Yes, everybody, how are you all doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's well. Please do smash up the likes and subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. Let's talk. Let's talk. Massive, massive game tonight. But you know the thing is, it's almost feels like it's a huge game. It puts us on 8 points clear if we win this, but it just feels like I don't know. It's hard to explain. That we won't lose. And that's been me being very, very, very confident. I just don't think we're going to lose because Liverpool, obviously, we know they've got no Salah, got no Isaac, and potentially, which I do think you won't see Ekitike playing for Liverpool tonight. And apparently, there's rumours Canate. I don't know if that's true, but you don't know what Arsenal's going to turn up with the starting lineup with my area injury in the pre-warm up. You just don't know. That's why when I predict my 11, it becomes hard now and tough. Arteta never changes the formation; it's always a 4-3-3. Um, but when it comes to team selection, you think, well, you can't predict it because we've had so many injuries where they've just pulled up a day before training or in the pre-match warm-up. So let's just see. But tonight, I am confident, and we should not lose this game. We should literally be showing Liverpool, yes, you're the champions, but we want to be the champions. And that's how the mentality should be of these Arsenal players. And Arteta tonight should give these players freedom to express themselves, flourish, fast passing, like we did against Aston Villa in that second half, and just play with so much freedom. We should not be losing this game tonight, and we should not make it hard work. We should not struggle against Liverpool tonight. They've got no Salah, no Isaac, no Ekitike, which I don't think he will be playing. And we've got nearly all our players fit. We've got Jesus, we've got Kai Havertz, we've got Gyökeres, we've got Saka, Madueke, Martinelli, Trossard. We should not. We should be tonight showing our Liverpool. You're the champions, Liverpool, but we want it off you, and we take in that title, and we want to be champions. So let's just see. Let's just see. But I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna lose. But the only thing what will mess it up is if Arteta's too defensive and he wraps us up in cotton wool, doesn't let him express himself, doesn't let him play with freedom. Because someone like Gakpo, Florian Wirtz will punish us if we're all too nicey and it's all safe, safe, safe. We've got to see a performance tonight from Arsenal. What we've seen in that second half against Aston Villa, against Bayern Munich, against Atletico Madrid, and against Tottenham. Will we see it? I don't know. Will Arteta let it happen? I don't know. Will he play Zubamendi, Moreno, and Declan Rice in the middle? You just don't know. You just don't know. Because when we went to Anfield, we didn't lay a glove on him. We didn't threaten him. We didn't give him a punch on nose or anything. So let's just see. But I personally think we will win this tonight. Please smash up the likes and subscribe, people, if you're new to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's well. It's weird on a Thursday night. Weird, weird, weird. Normally Europa football. Tonight is a massive Premier League match. And let's talk about, obviously, Man City, Aston Villa. I mean, it couldn't fall more perfect for us. It really couldn't. Man City's drawn the last three games. We beat Aston Villa, obviously, then Aston Villa beat Forest. It sets us up perfect. We can't mess this title up now. We keep getting told this team's built different. The mentality is different, like the Adam Keys of Twitter and stuff and that. But they've been saying it every single year, by the way. We're going to win league. Mentality is different. This year, it does look a bit different, but it will be a massive embarrassment if Arsenal don't go on and win league. Like Gary Neville said on that advert, he finishes off saying, "You won't be remembered unless you win that Premier League title." And I thought that's perfect. So let me see what we've got. AJ the Mod, did someone order an Arsenal fan? Yes, they did. AJ, big up to my guy. Hope you well. AJ Rich, I don't care. I'll just win. Yep, tonight, just win. Just win. Let's get that safety cushion. Let's get that safety cushion. Let's get that 8 points. Let's get it. Continue going to big up Rich. Big up Lee, my guy. Go and subscribe people to Lee. Uh, Christoph Torres Clown. Donald Zaram, good morning, Rich from USA. Good morning, my guy. Yes, it will now be 20 past 8, depending where you are. If you're in Texas, it'll be 8:20. What's the narrative today? Chris Torres. The narrative is that I'm an Arsenal fan. I've supported Arsenal 34 years. and I could probably sit you down and talk about Arsenal, and maybe you wouldn't even know I'm talking about players of old, of the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. That's a narrative. Or maybe you know your football. Right. Anthony Clark is up. He's here. He's here. He's here. Big up to my guy, Anthony Clark. Big up, Rich. Hope you're good, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, brother. We need to show the Premier League we are serious and win tonight. Come on, you go. Absolutely. Close it straight out. Yeah, tonight is like you come into our place, sat the Emirates, Thursday night, late kickoff, under the lights. Liverpool are champions, but we want to show we want to be champions. That's how it's got to be tonight. And do you know what? I have every faith in Gabriel and Saliba, providing they've not picked an injury up somewhere or whatever. I have every faith in Declan Rice. I have every faith in Timber, 100%, especially Declan Rice. Declan Rice is just, well, to me, Arsenal captain. I look at Declan Rice now and I just say captain, captain. Um, I have every faith in. Um, See, this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky. Zubamendi might get bullied. Saka is since that grade tier 3 on his hammy, on his hamstring, he's been hit and miss. He's been good, then he's dropped off a little bit. So I don't know with Saka. You don't know what Martinelli's going to turn up if he plays. You don't know what Trossard's going to play like if he plays. Eze, I mean, I doubt it. He'll be team Martin Odegaard. I don't trust him based on last season. He was Arsenal's worst player in the first team. So when I think of Raya, yeah, I trust him, even though he likes to hold on to the ball too much, but so do a lot of keepers. Timber, trust. Gabriel, trust. Saliba, trust. Declan Rice, absolutely trust. But then I'm after that, I, I can't say every player is going to put 11 out of 10 performance in because you don't know if Gyökeres is going to be feedered. You know, he's not getting no service. Um, will he start Havertz? Will he start Jesus? You just don't know. You just don't know. So let's just see. I don't normally do score predictions, but I'm going to say 2-1, 2-1. But I don't know. I don't know because you look at it and you think Liverpool got no Salah, no Isaac. I know those two haven't really played very good this season. Salah's on a really bad season in his standards. But now no Ekatike as well. So that will leave them with Chiesa, Ekatike, Florian Wirtz. It's not bad. It's not bad to have. But if we don't win tonight, this is a game to me where personally I think we'll win. But if we don't win tonight, so if we let's say if we win, which I think we will, I will probably say we go on to win the Premier League title because our defence, as we all know, is ridiculous. It's Gabriel and Saliba are the best centre back pairing in world football. There was last season, and they are. And Timber is one of the best right backs in the world. David Raya, right now, is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. His reflexes are ridiculous. He's like a cat. So if we win, this puts us on an 8-point cushion. With our Man City defend, and I said at the start of the season, Peppermint, I said, I think Man City will win Premier League. It looks like I've got it wrong. I've then gone and said Arsenal. Then I've gone back to Man City, which I do not like doing. But with games with Arsenal, it throws you. So let's just say if we win tonight, it puts us 8 points clear. 8 points clear. With Man City's defence, I do not see them being able to hold teams out. I really don't. I really don't. But it's what they've got up top. And if they click again, they can start scoring 3 goals, 5 goals. John Stones just coming back. Diaz will have to come back. Let's not talk about Garvidal because I don't think he'll be out. He'll probably miss nearly rest at season, I would say. So, they have got um, defensive power, but it's not as good as Arsenal's. It's not as good as Arsenal's. So if we win tonight, that puts us 8 points clear. So that basically says to me, I think we'll go on to win the league because our defence is too strong. Because we can go 4, 5, 6, 7 games without conceding a goal, even though we have been conceding one or two just lately. So that will be that. But if we lose tonight against this Liverpool with no Salah, no Isaac, no Ekatike, if Kanate don't play, then that will then, I would say, we all the pundits, we all the ex-players, everybody will say when it gets tough, Arsenal's mentality is just not there, and they just can't do it. Then it just gives Man City a massive boost of confidence, and their next game is against Manchester United on a Saturday morning away, and then we play Forest on that Saturday night away. So I think if we win tonight, we will go on and win the league because our defence is that good. Up front and attacking, I'll say it how it is. I'm not going to bullshit. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we can win the league just because of our attacking prowess, because we haven't even got a striker that can score 15 league goals, because Gyökeres is just not getting that service. He's just not. And maybe under Arteta, it doesn't work. We can't play with a proper striker. Maybe Arteta just can't do that. It can't work with him. I don't know. So if we win tonight, I'm saying we'll go on to win the league only because of our defence, because we can shut teams out, any team, even in Champions League. But if we lose tonight, then that puts it in doubt to me. Because I just think this is the best time to play Liverpool. You're at home. We want revenge. Like I said, no Salah, no Isaac, definitely not. There's no Ekatike, which I don't think you'll play Ekatike. It's looking like you're not. And there's no other time there's no better chance to beat Liverpool tonight at Emirates to go 8 points clear. And if we don't, it'll just show a mentality problem, or we've played too defensive. Mikel Arteta hasn't let the players play with freedom, express themselves. He's tried to shut the shop up early, and we've conceded a death goal because a lot of games just lately, our concentration's been really, really bad. Where we switched off and had that goal conceded against Crystal Palace, against Wolves, against Bournemouth. So that's how I'm saying it. If we win tonight, we'll go on to win the league. If we don't win, then I think Man City might just end up doing it because of what they've got up top. Haaland can go on a spree now where he can score another 12 goals again. Um, they've got Semenyo, Doku, Marmoush is going to come back. He hadn't even got going this season. So that's where I am at. But going in defence, if they don't tighten the defence up, then I don't know. I do not know because the defence is not very good. Right, I'm going to read everyone's comment out. Big up to everybody. Please do smash the likes and subscribe as well. Darkside, big up chat. Big up Darkside, my guy. Go and subscribe to Darkside, people. I think I've just seen it. Darkside 4-1. Wow, that's. But this is it. This is what we should be doing. We should be absolutely taking the game to Liverpool tonight. Let's see an Aston Villa second half performance tonight. Let's see it. Against Tottenham, against Bayern Munich. Let's see it. Let's see it. Brennick74, go and subscribe to Brennick, people. Big up Rich and chat. Peppermint, we must win tonight. Absolutely, Peppermint, definitely. Peppermint, is Ekatike definitely out? I don't know. Peppermint, I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know yet. I'm going with 2-1. Gaza, 1948. I'm going with 2-1 for Arsenal, 2-1. Peppermint Freedom, yes, I said Man City along with you. And Shane Gooner, yeah, Shane Gooner, the legend. Peppermint, I knew Liverpool would fail. Godfrey, big up Rich. Godfrey, how are you, my guy? Don't subscribe to Godfrey people. Po, po. We are strong favourites tonight, and the bookies are very, really wrong. We have more than enough in the tank to dispatch these. Absolutely. 100% Pop. 100% we do. We should not be making hard work of this tonight. We have got a full strength squad. We really have. Go for tonight. We must, and I believe we will win tonight. Make that gap to double digits. Absolutely. This team wins the league for me. I agree. If we win tonight, because our defence, like I said, I just don't see us. I don't see us messing it up because our defence is stacked. It's brilliant. We've got great cover. Mosquera's coming back. I just don't see us, going in games where we're conceding twos and three. I really don't. But if we don't win, then the mentality kicks in. It's like when the pressure's really on to pull away, next minute we drag back, and then City may go and beat Man United away on that Saturday morning. We've got to go to Nottingham Forest. It was just won as well. It swings, it swings, it swings, and Aston Villa, they're not out of the mix. They're not out of the mix. They've cemented top three at the moment. They're not going out of that top three at the moment. And is it? What is it? 9 or 10 points clear of Liverpool. I think it is. Donnarumma, Gyökeres will score today. I'd love it. I'd love him to score tonight. I'd love that Donnarumma. So I'm going to disagree, Rich. City's defence is shocking. I think the firepower can't overcome that. There's no Sane, Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne of old. City aren't good enough. Ferguson said defences. I agree with that, dark side. What I'm saying is, Man City have got numbers, so I might have said that wrong. Where they've got Stones, they've got Garvidal, they've got that Elaine who they just brought back from on loan at Watford, which he's probably going to stay all season now. They've got Ake, they've got Diaz, they've got Kusanov. Obviously, Diaz is out 6 weeks. Garvidal will be out for a lot longer. I think they'll sign Mark Gay. I really do. They've got that Reyes on loan at Girona, who they signed last January as well when they signed Marmouche. Apparently, they're not bringing him back. They're not going to bring a Kanjay back as well. Um, but like what Darkside said there, and I agree with this. When I look at City, I don't see the Mahrez, the Sterlings, the Kevin Durant. I don't see that constant goals, goals, goals. Cherky's been chipping in. Foden's been chipping in, but he's gone quiet again. Foden's obviously his first goal last night for 3 games. So they've got firepower, but Doku is not like a Mahrez. Like Doku is lightning quick. His feet is ridiculous. He must be the most frightening player to come up against. But he doesn't score enough goals. He doesn't. He's not a Sterling of the old. He's not a Mahrez of the old. He doesn't score enough goals. Now, Semenyo, if he go, will he add goals? Maybe, maybe. Marmouche has obviously not been playing this season because he's been injured. Gaza, what's the prediction today? I'm saying 2-1 Gaza. Pokepot, way too early to say if we win tonight, we'll go on to win the league. Nobody has ever won the league in January. 100% agree. I agree, Pokepot, but I'm saying I think my personal opinion, I think we will go on and not, and with our defence, I just don't see us losing games. I don't. Gaza, I think it's 1-1. I don't trust Arteta in the big games. Fair point. That's what we always talk about. This is what I keep saying, people. This is what people. I keep saying it, and people say, "Oh, you're talking bullshit." No, it's factually happened. It's not what I've made up. It's not what Gazza's made up. It's factually happened that it does happen that in big games he likes to wrap us up in cotton wool, plays too defensively, doesn't let them play with freedom, he doesn't let us play with, doesn't let us express ourselves, and we can't see that tonight. And if we do, then again, Mikel Arteta, should take massive accountability. Right. Peppermint, same. I said 2-1 as well. Donald's a ramp. That is a nice t-shirt, by the way. Thank you, Donald's ramp. Yeah. Uh, Arsenal do make the best. Honestly, they really do make the best at here. They really do. That's what bugs me and all because they make so much smart clothing. But I like Adidas's. Adidas is my brand, so I love it. Not sponsored by them, by the way. But I've always loved Adidas. Thank you, Donald's ramp. Anthony Clark, Rich, I don't want to see a second half performance again. I want to see a 90 minutes performance, 100%, 100%. No switching it on at second half, or going into second half. Full ball straight away from the minute one, straight at Liverpool. And if we don't, Liverpool are more than capable of end up scoring. Gakpo gets a chance. Florian Wirtz has hit a little bit of form. They'll score. Chiesa can magic something out of nothing. They will score. Jared Wanaraj. Hey bro, greetings from South Africa. Thank you very much. Hope South Africa's red hot. It's not very hot in here, and it's apparently going to snow tonight in UK. Hey bro, greetings from South Africa. Expecting a great performance from Odegaard for some reason tonight. I hope so. I hope so. Gerard, please do smash the likes and subscribe as well, people, to the channel if you are new. Gerard, I hope so because I mean I'm annoyed that Eze's not playing. It's bugging me that we're not seeing Eze playing in this starting lineup. And again, it just goes back to Arteta's had 6 years officially on the December 19th slash 20th. 1.3 billion spent, and he still don't know his right balance. He don't know if to play Eze on the left wing, and then obviously keep Odegaard in the team. We don't have to take Odegaard out of the team and then put Eze as the number 10. It's all I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how Eze will play. I really don't, because if he plays on left wing, then that means Martinelli and Trossard are on the bench, and I don't know. I do not know how this pans out. Whereas Pep, he changes it. Last night, Cherky on bench, Foden started, Cherky on bench. That's what Pep Guardiola. That's where he's a genius. Did it work? No. But has it worked over years? Yes, it has. Arteta just don't do that. He don't seem to. He doesn't. Where are we? So let's hope Odegaard does really put performance. He has to. He's our freaking captain. When I've seen likes of Tony Adams, Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, captain my football club, who I've supported for 34 years, I want to see a perfect performance from Martin Odegaard tonight. Because last season, and I'll say it again, Martin Odegaard was the worst first team player in Arsenal last season. And makes it even worse with being captain. He was shocking. And he is the weakest captain I have actually seen in football, by the way. Um, looks like Gunnar. I think the squad is too thin, in my opinion. Plus, AFCON players, yep, absolutely. Too. That's why this is a must win. We must take advantage. 100%, dark side, 100%. There's nothing tonight where people, oh, well, it were a late kickoff or, even another thing as well, which a lot of these obsessed Arteta fans would be moaning about if it were different. We played Saturday night and now we're playing on Thursday night. Chelsea and City played on Sunday night and had to play Wednesday night. Now, if that were other way round, I guarantee you they'd be saying, "Oh well, why we're playing a day early." But of course, you want to know something, guys? Miguel has already said, "Why are you moaning? It's in the 3 days. That's normal. That's normal." Yeah, it's changed now. Right. Let me see. Po, po, anyone calling for Arteta to be sacked has absolutely lost their heads. Well, I don't like him. I'm not going to change. I think he's cost us a lot. If we had a different manager over these last few years, we would have had a proper striker. We would have had a backup for Saka. We wouldn't have played Havertz in midfield. He wouldn't have been so stubborn, and he would have let these players play with freedom and express themselves. Arteta's made a lot of mistakes for Arsenal, a lot, where it's cost us. It took him 3 years, people, to sign a proper striker and a backup for Saka. 3 years. And Kai Havertz is going to cost Arsenal around 137 to 138 million when you take in consideration his length of his contract, his wages, and his fee. Kai Havertz has been a shit signing. Every time he gets back from injury, there's another setback. It was the same other time as well. He gets back, next minute he's got another setback. He's average. Kai Havertz been well, shit, to be honest, when I think of what strikers I've seen at my football club. Adebayor is levels above Kai Havertz. Levels. And I'm not being a nit. Kai Havertz is not even in Adebayor's league. Where are we? Donald's ramp. Sure, defence can lead us to the title, but previous record shows that whoever's club's got the top scorer, I know, they're usually the one who wins the title, though. Hoping we can break that spell. You're all right, Donson. Absolutely. Jared, I think Arteta didn't think Trossard would be this good this season. He probably brought Eze for the left wing position. That's a fair point, Jared, because he did. Even though Eze is a number 10, I keep saying it, the way Eze takes the ball with his back to goal. He takes it on his left, takes it on his right. The way he darts to it, sorry, drops his shoulder to a left, drops his shoulder to a right. He's forward thinking. He's fast at passing. We won't see that from Odegaard. Odegaard has been okay, been playing a little bit better this season. He's at a little bit of form, but I still can't trust Odegaard from based on last season. And Eze is better than Odegaard. I'll say that all day long. Where are we? Peppermint Freedom Pope. What the F? How can you say that? Absolutely, Peppermint Arteta has not been good. Gerard, I think United in the Manchester Derby is going to have a big say in this title race. City have never replaced Kyle Walker. Good point, Gerard. No, I said last season. I'm shocked that Man City are keeping faith with Nunes at right back, who, by the way, when he were at Wolves, he did play in centre midfield. Now, Nunes is not the worst right back you can have to pick from, but you think, like what Jared just said, Kyle Walker is one of the best right backs the Premier League's ever seen. And Man City have put faith in him, and that is Man City's right back, Kyle Walker. Now, moving on to something a little bit different, when Pep does leave Man City, and Peppermint, everybody who watches my channel, I have said it start of the season so many times. Enrique will be the next Man City manager. He'll probably bring Hakimi to Man City. He'll probably bring, I don't know, might even bring Vitinha. Obviously, he used to play for Wolves as well. It wasn't that good then. So I don't know. I don't know why Pep puts faith in Nunes at right back. He's not the worst right back, but you're talking like what Jared said. Kyle Walker's one of the best right backs the Premier League's ever seen. Johnny Stones is injured again. He's not far from coming back though. Um, but everyone's entitled to their opinion, but having that opinion on Arteta is wild and shows a lack of understanding how a football club is actually run these days. You can say that, but I've supported Arsenal 34 years, and my standards are up there, and I will never let them drop. I've seen Arsenal win 3 titles. Seen us win Coca-Cola Cups, doubles, FA Cups, obviously. And since we moved to the Emirates in 2006, obviously when we played Aston Villa at the first game of the season, and we drawn 1-1 when Olaf Melberg scored for Villa first, and then Gilberto scored for Arsenal on that day, we were told we were going to compete with the top clubs, top elite clubs all over the world, on the pitch and off the pitch, and we haven't. We haven't. We were told that in 2006, and we're only now making our noise heard, putting a stamp on it. So this season, Arteta has to win the Premier League or the Champions League, or it's a fail, and he has to be 100% sacked. Because there's no way Arsenal Football Club can keep being a nearly team. Because right now, that's what we are. We're, the pundits, the players, ex players, fans from other clubs. A lot of them will say, "Well, it's January, isn't it? That's what Arsenal do. They borrow the top of the league. The top of the league. Yes, we're top of the Champions League. Obviously, it's a different format now. It's a massive, like a full league. But this is what people will be still saying. Well, it's Arsenal. They just borrow, and I'll emphasise that word, borrow the league for a few months where they top. Next minute, they start folding. Now, I do believe that we are different this season, again, because our defence, and I'll keep saying that. I still see a lot of mistakes what Arteta does, like against Wolves. We made Wolves look like a top 10 side. We literally made Wolves look like a top 10 side. They've not won. They have now, but when we played them, they've not won a game all season. They was winless. On course to break the record of the least points ever in Premier League history. Now they'll probably not do that because they've picked up some form. But Arsenal at home under the lights at the Emirates, after just beating Club Brugge as well, Mikel Arteta goes with Zubamendi and Declan Rice in middle. That to me just shows a manager where he thinks it's all about him. Everything what suits him, it goes. Like, why would you play Declan Rice and Zubamendi at home against Wolves and go so defensive when It should have been over. That game should have been wrapped up like it used to with the old Arsenal, the 97, 98, the Invincibles era. It should have been wrapped up in about 25, 30 minutes. Then we could have rested players even more and not even had to let Declan Rice or Zubamendi even get a kick. Ready, resting them for the bigger games. Norgard was signed for games like that. Norgard should have played on his own against Wolves. Just sat there and then played Ethan Wanyeri or someone and Eze in front of him and just said, right, I'll sit there, just go, express yourselves, play with freedom. But we made it so hard. We made it right to the wire against Wolverhampton. We struggled against Everton. You know, we struggled against Man United first game of the season, but we beat them. But it's because our defence, because they shut teams out. Arteta does not let these players play with freedom and express themselves. It's proved it time and time again. I'm sat here now. I'm not making it up. People in my chat are not making it up. It's factually happened. There's no, well, I don't think you're right. No, it is right because he's already done it. We've seen it with our own eyes. Arteta wraps these players up in cotton wool. He doesn't let them go. He does not let them express themselves and play with freedom. And sometimes it works. We don't even get a glove laid on us. We don't concede, but just lately we're conceding goals. Our concentration's switching off, and we're conceding goals against Bournemouth at first half. After that second half against Aston Villa, the old Arsenal, the 97, 98 Invincible, would have gone to Bournemouth and said, right, same again, lads, or wouldn't even keep doing this. They'd just start games so quick. We do not start games fast, and we've got to. Because, like I said, against Bournemouth, they was on a bad run. In the first half, we were lucky. And you can't keep doing that. You can't keep getting away with it. So that's why people will keep saying, I still don't back Arsenal, still don't back Arteta, but I do because of the defence. That's why I back Arsenal. Not because of the attack and not because of Arteta. I back Arsenal only because how good our defence is. That's why I say if we win the league, it is because of Arsenal's defence, and I will say one other player, Declan Rice, because he gives absolutely everything for this club. And that's where I am. I can't say, well, yeah, because Vic Gyökeres, he's not getting the service. We're not playing to his strengths. I can't say Saka's scoring 12 goals in Premier League. I can't say Martinelli. Martinelli's doing great at Champions League, but I can't say anything else. I can just say if Arsenal win league, it's because our defence and Declan Rice turns up every single game in that midfield. Even when he's struggling, he will put a shift in. I can't say, yeah, because Arteta lets them play with freedom and express themselves. Because against Aston Villa in second half, they were fantastic, but we don't see it enough. And tonight, we should be taking that game to Liverpool. We should really, really take that game to Liverpool, and we should see an Atletico Madrid performance, a Tottenham performance, um, Aston Villa second half performance. Will we? I don't know. I do not know because Arteta will probably be scared and think, just close them out, try and kill them off, But it's not sustainable. Can't keep doing that. So I don't know. But that's why I back Arsenal to win league because our defence and Declan Rice, not because of Mikel Arteta, because already I've seen this season doing things like I just said, playing Zubamendi and Declan Rice at home against winless bottom of the league Wolverhampton Wanderers and playing two defensive midfielders. That's why Norgard was signed. And it just goes back to he just don't know how to use the squad. He does not know how to use the squad properly. Like last night, yes, Man City are not top of league, we are, but it just shows what Pep does. Like Cherky on bench last night, on bench. Do you know what I mean? Because he knows how to rotate him, he knows how to mix and match all the time. And it's worked for him over years. Now, I know it's not working just lately, but it's worked for him over the years. So that's why. If Arsenal win league, it's because of Arsenal's defence, my personal opinion, and Declan Rice putting a shift in every single game. Everybody else is chipping in. Obviously, of course they are. But my main reasons is that defence and Declan Rice. That's why I will say Arsenal, if they do win the league, it's because of that. My personal opinion. Um, and if you want to mention like if Unai Emery would have had what Arteta's had in that time, got through that little tricky patch with Arsenal, backed in, gave him more money, and gave him time, Unai Emery wins league. Even Tim Sherwood said it last night. Unai Emery is the second best manager in the Premier League. It's Pep and then it's Unai Emery. Tim Sherwood said it last night. Jamie Redknapp kind of agreed with it because of what he does. He makes. There's an example. Unai Emery has got Lindelof. Yes, Lindelof, an outcast at Manchester United, always injured, never really been a first team player. Looked like he wasn't going to obviously even get a kick. He leaves. Unai Emery has got Lindelof playing at centre back for Aston Villa. He's got Morgan Rogers, miles better than where he was at Middlesbrough. Obviously, he had a spell at Man City when he was younger. You know, he's in. Look at Yuri Tillemans under Unai Emery, fantastic. You know, Anana under Unai. This is what they were saying last night. Unai Emery improves so many footballers. Right, here we go. Let's just see. But everyone's entitled to. Yeah, I've seen that one. But Arteta has taken this club from the absolute mud. You know, not mud. Trust me, mud to being a genuine title contenders for the last 4 seasons. I need to point out some facts as well. Poke Pop. We was never in a title last season. Liverpool won it by 10 points. We wasn't even nowhere near him. He's challenged us twice. He's got us challenged us twice. Challenged us. I'll say it again. He's got us challenging twice and won one FA Cup. Nearly does not count for anything because no one gives a shit about nearly. It's all about they won it that season. Ten Hag won FA Cup with Man United. That's how it counts. Nearly's not good enough. I've supported Arsenal 34 years. I don't go on nearly. I don't do it. I don't do nearly. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not. I'm not. A fan of a club. What you don't expect. We are expected to win titles every season. That is the ambition of Arsenal Football Club. That's what I've been grown up with. Um, we wasn't. We was not in the mud. Um, but if you think Mikel didn't want a striker 3 years ago, you're mad. But those decisions don't land on his plate. It came from Edu. No, it's Mikel Arteta. He told everybody at Emirates, "Don't be satisfied with second. Want much more? We're going to get it." And then he goes and signs Calafiore and Mikel Moreno, which you know, not bad signings. Moreno's a secret weapon, as I call it for Arsenal, a very, very good finisher. Calafiore's turned out to be a decent left back. But at the time, we needed a goal getter. We needed a fox in the box, a prolific hitman. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. But yet he stood there and told all the fans, don't you be satisfied with second, because we want much more and we're going to get it. He didn't do what was required. But now that Edu has gone, we have gone from strength to strength. Berta's class. We know that. Berta's fantastic. Berta's brilliant. Peppermint. Poke, I take your respectful comment, but I reject that. I don't understand how football clubs. Yeah, I agree, Peppermint. Peppermint, I know how things were. Absolutely, Peppermint. I want Arteta to prove me wrong. Absolutely. Gerald Company might have an outside chance to be the next City manager, maybe. By the way, first time watching this channel and thoroughly enjoyed it. Gerald, thank you very much, my guy. Really, really nice to hear that. Much appreciated. Yeah, I might be negative sometimes, but my way of thinking is I will criticise Arsenal when needed and praise Arsenal when needed. And I will criticise and praise Arsenal when it's due, when it's needed, and same with Arteta. I will praise Arteta if it's needed, and I will criticise Arteta if it's needed. Why wouldn't I? That's what you do in life. You don't tell your boss, "Oh, he's amazing," even though he's pissed you off. Um, and that's a fair point. Company, but I personally believe that Enrique will be next Man City manager because Pep and Enrique was teammates at Barcelona. Um, but like I said, a coach, not manager. Clubs are not run how they were when Ferguson and Wenger were at the pomp. That's a decent point. That's a decent point, Pope. Gerard, we need to win Carabao Cup, yep, and the league, in my opinion. That way we can cover up for some trophyless seasons. 100%, Gerard. Absolutely. If we win Carabao Cup, it will like be the stepping stone. It will breed confidence into the players and think, yeah, day out at Wembley, which we haven't had for a long, long time with Arteta, a very long time. That stopped. And even finals, that stopped with Arteta at the moment. But getting to that Carabao Cup final and winning it, then they'll be like, we want more of this. It's time to hit the big stage and go and win Premier League or Champions League. Peppermint Poke, Arteta is the manager, not head coach. Absolutely. Poke, that's just how coaches run football teams in 2026, not 1996. Donald Trump, Poke, I agree with you at some degree, especially how we compare now to the likes of Man United, Spurs or Chelsea. We had sustainability under Arteta, but he has some questionable decisions as a coach. 100% Donald Ram, absolutely. 100% he does. Yes, we've got stability, we have, but Arteta's made a lot of mistakes. And this season, he's cost, against Liverpool, didn't really go at him. He wrapped us up in cotton wool and we lost. Against Man United, we wasn't very good. They were better than us. There were more intensity from United, more urgency. They were free flowing with the passes. They were faster. They were stronger and it were just all defensive, too defensive from Arteta. Don's ramp that hindered us to win any major over the years. Absolutely, Don's ramp. He's here for 6 years now. Yep, 6 years a long time now. Peppermint Arteta has lots of control. When Edu was here, now with Arteta has less control. Yep, absolutely. We are now likely to win. Absolutely. Colston and the Bayern performance. Yep, Bayern, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Aston Villa away. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, Colston. That's what we need to see tonight. That's what we must see from Arsenal tonight. Will it happen? I do not know. And if it doesn't, it's either a mentality thing that the players are just a bit scared, which is a shame, or Arteta is wrapping us up. He's keeping us all defensive and not letting us go and express himself and play with freedom. Now, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. But hopefully that does not. We have got to take that game to Liverpool and show them that we want to win that league. Take it off them. Where are we? AJ the Mod, 10 likes. Thank you very much, AJ. Big up to my guy. Colston, I've got a feeling Yacht will get a couple tonight, two or three. Hopefully, Colston. That would be. We need him to score, man. He just needs that. He just needs that goal, and we've seen what he can do with that goal against Leeds, where he takes it down by a line, runs it, as if to say, "Get off." I'm putting that ball at net. Quality, proper ruthless finish. Hope everybody's doing good. Who's in the chat at the moment? Please do smash the likes and subscribe as well. Where are we? But how did that work for Man City last night? If you're on about Cherky not playing, it didn't work. And they're going a good afternoon, Rich 99 Arsenal, and all watching. Happy New Year, Rich. And they're going Happy New Year to you, my guy. Hope you're well. Peppermint, yep. Unai is the second best. Lynch, come on, you Gunners. Red Mist Gaming, but Arteta is up there too. He is. He is. He is. I've said Arteta is not a top elite manager because he's won one FA Cup and he makes a lot of mistakes and he does things where you think, well, even an average manager would switch things around, let these great players, what we've actually got, go and play with freedom extra themselves. But out the novices, Mikel Arteta will go down as one of the best, like, novices. You know what I mean? Like, that plucked out that novice pack where he's never managed before. Mikel Arteta will go down as one of the best. But when it comes to top elite, and you've got a gal saying Mikel Arteta is the best manager. Well, you want to know something, guys? Mikel Arteta, he's the best manager. I'm telling you, he's the best manager in the world right now. What a fucking wet wipe. Arteta cannot be, factually cannot be, and is not the best manager in the world. He's won one FA Cup. Don't even compare him to Conte, Ancelotti, Enrique, Flick, Pep, Klopp, Inzaghi. Don't even compare him to them. Where are we? There we go. Red Mist game, but Arteta is up there too. Like I just mentioned, Red Mist. Yeah, what I've just said on my opinion on that. Darren Martin, big up at Rich 99 Arsenal. Big up to Darren. Hope you're well, my guy. Good to see you. AJ, the mod Arteta is not good enough, and Arsenal actually I've got Man United women, Arsenal women, Saturday morning v Man United women. Lynch, I nearly won the lottery. Well done. I wish I did. Remis Gaming Arteta is our only hope. AJ the mid. Red Mist, not hard when he had £1.3 billion. Darren Martin, Red Mist Gaming, sarcasm. Darren Martin brought us back to not winning. Absolutely. Poke. We absolutely were in the mud. We were awful. We had gates of 50k fans speaking with their feet, protests over investment and, excuse me, on the join of the European Super League. AJ, very simple question. If Arteta doesn't win anything this season, would you sack him? Poke, it really feels like the club has its identity back now. Let's hope, Poke. Let's just hope. That's what I'm saying. We've got to win the league. Let's win that league. Let's go and win that league, and then say all this talk, not from me, but from the likes of Igal, Roy talks bollocks, Adam Keys, Egan, telling everybody every season it's our year. We're going to win league. We're going to do doubles. We're going to do double. This season, they've been saying it again. Let's hope they're right. Let's hope they're right because they are making a twat of Arsenal at the moment. They're making a mockery, and that's why we get laughed at as a football club because of people like Rory, Egan, Igal, because they talk shit. Like Igal mentioning and saying Arteta is the best manager in the world. What kind of planet is he on? It's impossible and factually correct that Arteta cannot be the best manager in the world. He cannot. He's won one FA Cup. It just shows how stupid he is and how pathetic and immature he is. And adding to that, we all know what he said. He thought Robin Van Persie was part of Arsenal's youth team. So why would you want to even listen to people like that? If you sat down and says who's Bob Wilson, Charlie George, Charlie Nicholas, Frank McClintock, Igel wouldn't have a freaking clue about them. All they are, like I've said before, Rory Talks BS, Egan, Igal, Adam Keys, all they are is people what's turned to Arsenal to follow them, to boost their social medias, to talk about Arsenal for, oh, that's twigged on, that's worked. Next minute, they've brainwashed thousands and thousands of vulnerable people. Rory didn't even know who he works on. Who Rory, by the way, talks bollocks. Rory talks football, Rory talks BS. Works on Sky Sports and Talk Sport. He didn't even know who Don Goodman was when he were commentating the other day. A striker who was played for Wolves in '90s. He didn't even know who Don Goodman was when he works at Sky and he's on Talk Sport. And obviously, Don Goodman works at Sky commentating on Arsenal Bournemouth game. Rory didn't even know who Don Goodman. You know why? Because these people, let me tell you, factually correct, do nothing when it comes to history about Arsenal Football Club. It's all about now. Yeah, I'll post that. I'll put that on social media. You know why? Because I'll brainwash thousands of people. I'll lie to them. Even Rory was saying on Twitter the other day other month, that Arsenal turned down a bid for William Saliba and Miles Lewis Skelly from Real Madrid. What a lying prick. Because Arsenal have not turned any bid down from Real Madrid for William Saliba or Miles Lewis Skelly because Real Madrid haven't even bid. But people follow these people. They just take piss out of you. They're taking the piss out of you. Honestly, I'm not trying to be an idiot. They take the piss out of you. They bullshit and lie every day and laugh at you. Ha, I'll say this, look at that. Look at all these people. They just like it and follow it and subscribe. Look at him, look at him. I can brainwash them because I can say that we turned a bid down from Real Madrid for Miles Lewis Skelly and William Saliba. No, we didn't. Real Madrid have never even bid for Saliba officially or Miles Lewis Skelly. So if you want to keep getting brainwashed, people that follow Rory, Egan, Igal, and being lied to, and they're taking the piss out of you, by the way, that's fine. But that's fine. That is fine. I'm just saying this because it bugs me how much, what the publicity they get, but they have to lie and bullshit and take the piss out of you. And that's, but unfortunately, there's that many thousands of people. They've just brainwashed you. They've literally brainwashed you. It's factually correct. Arsenal have never turned a bid down for Williams Saliba or Miles Lewis Skelly because Real Madrid have never bid. But Rory Talks Football told everybody on Twitter a few months back because he thought, I'll say this because I can brainwash my followers, my vulnerable people, what I prey on, and just lie to them daily. He's a prick. Egan's a prick. Igal's a prick. Adam Keys, they're pricks and they lie. They lie, 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 lie. And they just take the piss out of you. So And I'll keep bringing that up because they do. They actually take the piss out of you. They're laughing at you, lying to you, knowing that you'll believe it. Charles, 87, Rich at 99. So, what do you think about these war cries from Arteta by choosing selective games like PSG and LFC? It has big up to you, Charles. I think you're new to the channel. It has mostly fired back. Common supporters know how big LFC is, not criticising. Um, so, what do you think about these war cries from Arteta by choosing selective games like PSG and LAFC, obviously Liverpool? It has mostly fired back. I'm not sure what you mean, Charles. Do you mean like um, try and explain? I don't know what you mean. Where you're saying choosing games. I'm not sure. Just try and help me out with that one, if that's okay. Remember, game I would never sack him because he has brought us up to the top. No, we borrow the top. Red Mist Gaming. That's the difference with Arteta. We borrow the top. We don't finish top because we haven't under Arteta. We haven't. There's a difference. You can be a top nearly all season. If you don't win that league, it means nothing. We've challenged twice with Mikel Arteta. If you want another example, look at Keith Andrews. Gone from a set piece coach, never managed a football team in his life. He has now got Brentford fifth and got one of the best strikers in the Premier League at the moment, Thiago, and obviously his second striker, Kevin Schade. Do you know what I mean? Imagine giving Keith Andrews then. Imagine giving Keith Andrews 6 years and 1 billion. Look what he's doing with Brentford already. Brentford lost Thomas Frank, Norgard, and Bemo, Wissa, and look where they are. Look where Brentford are right now. From losing all their players, the captain obviously came to us, Norgard, and the manager, and Keith Andrews steps in, never managed before people. A set piece coach before that. Obviously played at Blackburn when he was a player, and he's got them fifth. Yeah, I think it's fifth now. Yeah, and he's got Thiago, one of the best strikers in the Premier League right now. Him and Haaland are away from everybody, and Schade is very good as well. That so just so try and think of that as well. Just imagine giving Keith Andrews 6 year if this is what he's doing at the moment already in his first season, by the way. In his first season, never managed. I'm not saying Brentford's going to finish fifth, but that guy's never managed before. He's had to deal with Noah Bemo and Brian Bemo. No Wissa. Straight away, they scored 38 goals between them last season. Norgard, the captain, came to Arsenal. Thomas Frank obviously left. And Keith Andrews has stepped in at Brentford and never managed before, set piece coach before that, and look what he's doing already. So when people keep saying he's a super duper Mick and all this and all that, he's had 6 years, people. He spent 1.3 billion and he still hasn't won a Premier League, won FA Cup and challenged twice because we didn't challenge last season. So I won't have it when people keep calling him a top elite manager because he's not. Until he wins that Premier League, that's when I'll say top manager or Champions League. Now, Martin, Red Michigan, top of not winning shit. Absolute Gerard. I get a feeling Victor Osimhen would be very good in this team if we want to someone next season. Gerard, I've always liked Victor Osimhen, but I've come to the conclusion now that Arteta does not get best out of a striker. He just can't do it. He can't work with him. He don't know how to. He don't know how to play to the strengths. The mod Red Mist. If Arteta doesn't win anything this season, he would become one trophy from a possible 26. That never good enough to so sack him. Red Mist Gaming, we winning trophies this season. Let's hope you're right, Red Mist. Let's hope you're right. There's no excuses no more. There's nothing left. No injury excuses. Man City won't leave with Kevin De Bruyne out for nearly 5 months and Haaland out for nearly 3 months, and they still went on and won the league. And I've got Rich. Have you ever thought of doing a fan calling show? Um, not at the moment, Anthony. I'm not like getting upped on doing lives like every. Well, I'm doing a few more just lately. Again, I stopped for about 2 months, but I'm not doing anything like that at the moment or jumping on other channels at the minute because I'm jumping on as and when. It could be 3 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the morning, because I'm having me, I don't know, art operation on 27th of January. So I've got a bit of time at the minute, but I'm like just jumping on as and when. I'm not like getting upped and getting set to times and stuff and that. So, but I might do that in future. I'm still growing my channel. It's 1 year on the 17th of January. when I started. I started doing lives in, say, about June. Then I took about 2 months away with no lives, just shorts, just before Christmas. So I've just started doing lives again. Um, I'm working with 700 subs now. Where are we? Where are we? But it's all good though. That calling and everything, it's really good. It's good stuff. Damn, identity of not winning anything and being mocked for finishing second. Yeah. Where are we going? Dan Martin, Red Mist Gaming, which trophies? Jason Carter, for me, Arteta has to win the Champions League and the Prem. He's been here long enough and has had the squad depth. No excuses or resign. Absolutely, Jason Carter. 100%, 100%, my guy. Big up to you as well. Hope you're good. 100%, yeah. Pressure now should be on Arteta massively. He deserves it. He deserves massive pressure. He's the luckiest manager in the world at the moment, how long he's been given, and the money is that what he's been given to spend. Miss Darren, I see that you don't like Arteta. Why don't you do the job and become the manager of Arsenal? And Martin Remiston, I do a 10 times better job than that clown. Red Martin. Darren Martin. Red Mist Gaming. Nah, bro, you're talking shit. You not a true fan. Lynch, come on, you Gunners. Champions tonight. Win tonight. Um. Oh, so you think Liverpool will win? Is that what you think, Lynch? Because they are the champions currently at the moment. AJ Red Mist. If Arteta walks away, then what do we do? Red Mist. Arteta is not done yet. AJ Red Mist. The Arsenal ladies sat their manager last season. 7 months later, Champions League won. So don't tell me about not sacking Arteta. Absolutely. Red Mist. Believe, guys. AJ. Yeah, we always want to be positive, but we're just going on what Arteta's done in past. AJ Red Mist, the Arsenal ladies have a better manager, Rennie Sleggers, who obviously Arsenal women play Saturday morning at the Emirates against Man United. Um, Red Mist, okay, I won't say anything. You guys know more. Dan Martin, Red Mist Gaming, you are a Arteta fan, not an Arsenal fan. You are only attracted to this man. Darren Martin, this guy has bottled every trophy for 6 years. Why would I believe he won't do the same this season? We is with his trash football. 100, absolutely, it's fair point. Darren Martin, it's factually happened. It's not made up. It has actually happened. No one can say any different because it actually happened. We haven't been at Wembley for absolutely ages. We don't reach any final. At minute we Arteta. That's not making things up. That is what's happening. Joseph Pandey. So Joas, can I be honest, bro? I joined your stream many times. All you spread is negativity trying to look smart. The manager is not good. Some players are not good. Nobody is good. Um, if you're saying I ain't said any players are good, I've just said Declan Rice is absolutely class. We've got the best centre back pairing in world football with Gabriel and Saliba, and Timber's one of the best right backs in world, and David Raya is one of the best goalkeepers in world. So I'm not sure what you're about there. All you spread is negativity, trying to look smart. The manager is not good. Some players not good. I say what I say. If you don't like that, that's fine. But I will say what's factually happened, not what I'm making up or what other people are making up in the chat. I will say what has actually factually happened. That Arteta played Zubimendi and Declan Rice in midfield against Wolves, made them look a top 10 side. That he played Kai Havertz in a potential title winning season in midfield. It didn't work. It messed us up. It took 3 years to sign a striker and a backup for Saka. He wraps us up in cotton wool most games and don't let us express himself and play with freedom. That's not me making it up. That's factually happened. It's simple as that. AJ Lamar, Red Mist, we sack Arsene Wenger. Why can't we sack Arteta? I will say this tonight: if we do not win and Liverpool beat us, you will hear boos at the Emirates. I'm 100% positive you're going to hear boos at the Emirates if Arsenal do not beat Liverpool tonight. Some fans will not accept it and say, what the fuck is going on? They have no Salah, definitely. No Isaac, definitely. potentially, which I don't think he's going to play, Isaac, and there's rumours about Canate. If we do not beat Liverpool tonight, there's something seriously wrong. Seriously wrong. Right. Dan Martin and Joseph, then why watch? Go watch Igal or something. Yeah, go and watch Igal. Tell it. Ask Igal if he knows where Robin van Persie came from, or does he think that he were part of Arsenal's youth team? Or ask Igal if he thinks a manager's best in the world who's won one FA Cup. We don't deal with immature little pricks like Igal. They talk shit, and it's factually correct. They're lying. It is factually correct. They're talking bullshit. Not like, oh, well, it's a different opinion. There's no opinion. Mikel Arteta cannot be the best manager in the world right now. It is ridiculous to even say. He's not even in. Well, I'm not even going to go through them all. He's not even in the flicks, the Inzaghi's, Pep, Klopp, all those. Angelotti. He's not even in their league. They've won multiple trophies compared to him. And like I've just said, Keith Andrews, never managed before, has got Brentford up to yet in his first season in top five. And he was before that, it was a set piece coach. This is Keith Andrews. Walks into Brentford, no Ebemo, no Visser, no Norgard, and he's got Brentford currently at fifth, and Thiago, one of the best strikers in the Premier League right now. Well, him and Holland are. Now, Martin, you think I'm torturing myself watching some Top Goonish shit channel? Yeah, you just get brainwashed. That's all they'll do, Darren. They just lie to you, brother. That's what they will do. Where are we? Where are we? What's happened here? Where's that gone? Um, what has happened? Why? I'm going through all my comments now, people. Let me just see that. Oh yeah, AJ. Oh, rubbish Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Magalhaes, Rice, Victor Gyökeres, Trossard, Ethan Miles are all good enough, 100%. And on that as well, people, looks like Ethan Wanier is going to go on loan. I don't know where he's going to go. AJ 17 likes. Thank you very much, people. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I don't even watch OJ. I don't even watch Igal. It's stupid and regarded to be crying right now. You are in the best position you could be in, but you cry all the time. I don't remember crying once on a live. AJ, simple question. If Arteta doesn't win anything this season, would you sack him? Darren Martin, you clowns just hate hearing the truth about your rubbish manager. OJ, yes, I would sack him, but how sad you have to be crying even now. When do you enjoy your football? It's a game. I ain't crying, pal. Trust me, I am not crying. Dan Martin, OJ, we've been in this position before, sir, and it was bottled by the manager. 100%. That's Dan Martin saying we've been here before. We're not going to be, oh yeah, we're going to win it, we're going to win it. If we win tonight, I think we will go on and win league because how good our defence is. If we lose tonight, then I think Man City will catch us. I think they will grind us down and catch us, and Haaland will hit another spree where he scores. Maybe against Man United, he scores week after that, week after that, week after that. Before you know it, they're hitting 3, 4 goals a game, and Johnny Stones will be back. Diaz will be back probably in February. They're going to probably sign a centre back anyway. Semenyo might hit the ground running. Marmoush is coming back from African nations. But if we win tonight, I think we're going to. I think we'll win the league. I think we'll win the league. I think we'll go on to win the league if we win, only because of our defence and how good Declan Rice plays for us in that Arsenal shirt every single game. Right, I'm going to wrap this up as well, people. When I've read everybody's comments, thank you very much as well, everybody, for joining. I'm going to read everyone's now. The Arteta is factually one trophy possible. 22, absolutely, AJ, he is. AJ, I enjoy winning simple. AJ, 0 Premier League, 21 years, 0 Champions League in history, no Carabao Cup, only FA Cups. Is FA Cup your standard? Definitely not my standard. If we win Carabao Cup and FA Cup this season, that's not good enough. Even though it's a double, it's 2 days out of Wembley, two trophies, still not good enough. It's either the Premier League, the Champions League, or he is gone. Darren Martin, I didn't want him anyway. Martin, in case you were just bored, we were 8 points clear a few years ago, and he bottled it absolutely. AJ, the Arsenal ladies have a better manager. Need I say more? AJ, we have 2 League Cups. Learn your history. OJ, when Dr. Seymour, big up to you, my guy. Hope you're well. Good to see you, brother. Doctor's in the house. Big up, Rich and chat. Big up to you, Doctor. How are you, my guy? AJ, 91 and 93 seasons. Coca-Cola Cup against Chef Wednesday over two legs. AJ the mod, big up Dr. Seymour every time. AJ, I am not an Arteta in guy, but I also like to enjoy our football. When you're doing well, I appreciate, and when not, I criticise. It's pretty simple. Fair point, OJ. Mix often. I agree with that in a way. Some more big up, AJ. Ross, big up to you, my guy. How are you, brother? Don't forget Ivan Tony as well, Rich. Ivan Tony, yeah. I tell you something. No matter who Brentford lose, Morpay over years, Ivan Tony, Ollie Watkins, they always find a striker. Always find a striker. What they're doing right now with a guy what's never managed in football, Keith Andrews, player at Blackburn in his day, from being a set piece coach to taking him right now to fifth and having Thiago firing. Like I said, we're losing Wissa and Bemo. That's 38 goals last season they scored between them and Bemo and Vissa. Norgard the captain, and just look what Keith Andrews doing. That's summit. And I tell you something, no, as well. What Farker's done at Leeds in these last 7 games, from where they was before these 7 games, how he's had to beat Chelsea, Crystal Palace, draw to Liverpool twice, just lost to Man City, just lost to Aston Villa, drawn to Brentford, um, beat Man United. No, sorry, drawn to Man United. What a run. He deserves manager of the month, by the way, Daniel Farker. No one else should get that apart from Leeds manager Farker. What a run he's been on. The teams he's had to face and just lost to Newcastle last night. They've got Avatoni as well, which, yeah, absolutely. Eros, beat up to my guy. Happy New Year. Good to see you, brother. Eros, beat up Rich and the community. Dot Seymour. Easy. Happy New Year, my G. AJ, OJ. You want to see well and better football? Watch the Arsenal ladies. Yep. AJ, OJ. If Arteta only win the FA Cup, he still must be sacked 100%. 100%, AJ. 100%. It's not acceptable. It's Premier League or Champions League, or he must go. Eros, hi, Big Yo. Darren Martin, and what do you think we are doing here? All I'm saying is you Top Gunners act like this guy is God's gift to football when he is fully shit at his job, historically winning nothing. Absolutely. Ross, hey, big up Dot Seymour every time. Happy New Year. Darren Martin, big up Dot Seymour. AJ I've been supporting Arsenal since 2002-3 season. This is the worst football I've ever seen. I've supported Arsenal since '93. Well, yeah, 34 years, AJ. And some of the games I've seen this season, it's been painful. I've had to keep saying to myself, how are we top at league? How is a team playing this bad and top at league? And then I think, well, it's because of the world class defence we've got. And when Declan Rice just puts a shift in every game, and he should be Arsenal's captain. I'll keep saying it. Declan Rice is my captain of Arsenal Football Club, not Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice, and then I say Gabriel. Big up Darren. Sorry, Dr. Zemo. Big up Darren. Jose, then don't support. It's very simple. You can't control if Arteta or any players go or not. All you can control is stop supporting. It's very easy. Darren Martin. Okay, enjoy trophies. This manager has failed to win any. Dan Carter. Big up to the legends. E. Ross, AJ, Dr. Seymour, Jason Carter. Big up to my guy again. Big up to everybody who's in the chat. Darren Martin. OJ, I support Arsenal. You support Farteta. Big difference. Eros, Rich, merch coming soon. T-shirts, Mikel, stubborn smug prick, Arteta. uh, I know. I need to get a T-shirt with that. I do. SSP, stubborn smug prick. Rich merch coming soon. T-shirts, Mikel, stubborn smug prick, Arteta coming soon. People, yeah, right there. AJ, OJ, I've been supporting also this club for 23 and a half seasons. I love this club. How dare you? Absolutely, AJ. Martin OJ, in your eyes, he can do no wrong when for 6 years all he has done is wrong. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I said with Keith Andrews, look what he's doing in his first. I'm not saying Brentford are going to finish fifth, but look what he has done already, and he's never managed, and he's had nowhere near much, nothing to spend hardly, nothing. We took his captain, Norgard. They lost Wissa and Bemo. 38 goals they scored between them for Brentford last season, and that's been took away from them. And Bemo went to Man United, and Viss has gone to Newcastle, and they're currently fifth. And he's got Thiago, like I said. Right now, he is the most informed striker in the Premier League. Hat-trick against Everton, two again last night. He's brilliant. Might be a one-season wonder, but he is class right now. He's strong. He can take the ball around the keeper. He can hit it low. He can hit it high. He's got a good head on him. He involves Shorter. I, I'm, I mean, I'm telling you now, if someone comes in for Thiago, he's 24 years old as well. You're going to be paying right now 70 million for Thiago. If Brentford said we'll sell, they would make you pay 70 million this window. And if he keeps continuing, there'll probably be about 90 million in summer because that's how it works. AJ the Bell, big up Jason Carter every time. AJ, learn to read. I said I'm not an Arteta in guy. I just enjoy the football. That's fair enough, OJ. That's fair enough. Martin, keep enjoy your football. It's all social. It's all social scene for you. I enjoy trophies for Arteta. I'm going back to work. Big up to you, Darren Martin, my guy. Thank you very much. Let's see more. Jason Carter, another legend. Haven't seen in a while. Bless you up, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's well, having a good day. AJ the mod. Apparently some snow coming in UK tonight in about 2 hour, apparently 3 hour, I think. OJ, when he sacked, who do you want? OJ, Enrique or Flick? That's a good shout. That is a good shout. Um, right, where are we now? OJ, right, what we got? If possible. Oh, Igal's in the building. The one who thought Robin van Persie was part of Arsenal's youth team. And he did say that Arteta's the best manager in the world, which factually cannot be possible, Igal, because he's won one FA Cup. And I've supported Arsenal for 34 years, and people in my chat have supported Arsenal a lot longer than you. And you do talk shit. You factually lie and brainwash people. Mikel Arteta has not been the best manager in the world. He isn't the best manager in the world. How can a manager be the best manager in the world with one FA Cup? Do you seriously think, like, when you talk to DJB, Shane Gooner, Jez's Arsenal, like, the way you talk crap, bullshit compared to what they talk. They've been around Arsenal for years. They've seen everything. You don't even come into conversation, pal, let me tell you. I'll tell you that right now. You don't. You don't. You're an Arsenal fan, but you talk crap. You talk bullshit. You said Robin van Persie was part of Arsenal's youth team. No, he wasn't. You've just recently said Mikel Arteta is the best manager in the world. How can you possibly think, if you know anything about football, a manager can be the best manager in the world with one FA Cup and challenged twice? Keith Andrews, do you want me to say it again? Yes, I will. You might not even remember him as a footballer. Played for Blackburn Rovers as a player. He's now at Brentford. Never managed anyone in his life before and was a set piece coach. And now he's took Brentford to top five at the moment. Will they stay there? Maybe not. They're in fifth position. Last season, they had Mbemo and Wissa, who scored 38 goals between them. None of that now because they've gone. One to Man United, one to Newcastle. We took Norgard, the captain, and look where he's got him in his first season. With Thiago firing, who is currently the best striker in the Premier League at the moment, on form. So I'm just going to point a few things out to you. With all the crap what you keep posting all the time and brainwashing a lot of thousands of people, like Rory talks bollocks. You brainwash thousands of people and lie to them all the time. Arteta is not the best manager in the world. He never has been, and he never will be. Flick, Ancelotti, Inzaghi, Enrique, Pep, Klopp, Conte. The list goes on. The list goes on. Arteta's not even in the top 10 best managers in the world. He's good from the novice pack. for the managers what's never worked managed before. That's it. He's not a top elite manager, and it's as simple as that. Dr. Seymour, Arteta's chief counsel, has arrived. Yeah, he has. Eros, Arteta's successor in the building. Good. AJ the mod. Wait, is that real Gal? Endiguna, madness to let Nyeri go alone. More injuries are going to hit the team, and we need everyone available to fill in. Absolutely. Jason Carter, Endiguna, big up legend. Endiguna, two kind sir. Jason Gunner, hope you are having a great Thursday despite the weather. Um, where are we? Endiguna, Dot Seymour, FC. Dot Seymour, big up ending. Hope you are good. Anthony Clark, Egal, you do talk shit. 100% he does. It's factually correct, Anthony. It's factually correct. He has lied and said Van Persie was part of youth team. Then he's come out and said Arteta, the best manager in the world. It's factually incorrect. It cannot be possible. No matter if people think it or believe it, it is factually incorrect. No manager can be the best in the world, having 1.3 billion spent, 6 years officially from 19th/20th of December, which is now 6 years obviously, and winning one FA Cup and challenging twice only for the Premier League. No manager could even be a top elite manager with that. And they're gonna not too bad. Dot Seymour nearly over. This poxy cold bug, just chilling out today. Weather is crap here in London. Stormy weather coming soon. Yeah, and then I think we've got some snow coming, brother. I think we have. Jason Cunner and Jason Carter and they're gonna. I said doing well, brother. Happy New Year. Dot Seymour. Yes, sir. I'm well. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to everybody. Anthony Clark, big up AJ the mod, Jason Clark, happy new year to you and your family. AJ, big up Anthony Clark every time. Anthony, AJ, what's your thoughts on tonight's game? I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal, but we must take that game to Liverpool. We must play with freedom and express themselves. There's no excuse tonight, no excuse. They have literally got a depleted forward line and maybe Canate. Ross, we want to football. And they're going to Keith Andrews at Brentford deserves manager of the month, taking Brentford into fifth place. Amazing job he's done. Yeah, I agree with that ending, but I'm saying Farker because of the run what Leeds have been on and the teams they've had to face has just been ridiculous. Newcastle, Liverpool twice, Chelsea, Brentford, Sunderland. I mentioned Sunderland as well. Before that, Newcastle, Man City, and Aston Villa. That run has been ridiculous, and they only just lost last night. Not seeing why they're going to hope you get past that flu bug being going around here too. Was out of commission last week, hoping for a dub today too. AJ Anthony Clark, if we sit back, we draw. If he doesn't, we win. Absolutely. If that switch goes, Arsenal beat Liverpool no matter what. There's no question. Like we played against Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Bayern Munich, and Aston Villa in that second half. No team handles Arsenal. It's as simple as that. When that switch goes, play with freedom and express himself, and Arteta lets them go with how much great players we've got individually. No team will handle us because how good we can handle it at the back, how good our defence is. No one stops it. But we don't see it enough. We do not see it enough. AJ the Mod, please like the stream if you have not already. It really helps. Rich, thank you very much, AJ. AJ, well, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps. Rich, thank you very much, AJ. And then Guna, looking forward to getting back in the gym ASAP. Got to see more, missing it big time. Me too. I haven't been to a gym since before pandemic. Not. Let me think. So it's about 5.5 years since I've been in gym. I haven't been to a gym since before the pandemic. Just been doing little on and off home workouts and baby workouts at that, literally tiny weights. And with me having my art operation on the 27th of January, I can't do anything. I haven't been able to do anything last year. So after that, the art operation, hopefully I can go back in that gym and be a bit like I used to. Because I used to be, well, like I think I mentioned to you guys, a part-time fitness model. And it was my job. It was my part-time job. Right, where are we? Anthony Clark, AJ, I agree with you. I don't want to see a second half performance. I want to see us go for it from the start. 100%, Anthony. Absolutely, man. This is it. There's no, well, it were a 20, 30 minute of intensity and urgency. It's got to be from start. Full ball, take that game to Liverpool, kill them off early. Don't make hard work of this game because they will punish us. By the way, they will. Bournemouth, we were hanging on a little bit at times. Aston Villa in that second half, they ran through us. And I thought we might end up going 1-0, 2-0 down at half time here. Like Anthony says, full ball from minute one. If we want to show Liverpool we want to take that title off them, we have to be full ball tonight. No excuses, no piss poor, nicey, cuddle, all defensive, wrapping us up in cotton wool. Mikel Arteta cannot go too defensive tonight and just be too cautious. Take in consideration who the opponent is, of course you do, but he cannot be wrapping us up in cotton wool every frigging game because it does not work every game. Liverpool will love it. They'll be like, well, we're coming at you. We're coming at you. They've hit a bit of form. I know they haven't been winning, drawn, but they've not lost for a bit, and they will come at us. So we have got to take that, throttle them, man. Prove that we want to win the league. Show that you've got the title. We want it off you. Because when that switch goes, no one can handle Arsenal this season because how good that defence is. Where are we? Where are we? And a good I've been supporting this club since 1970, absolutely. And this is the worst football I have ever seen from an Arsenal team. Look, this is what I'm saying. And people can't argue with that. Endon's been an Arsenal fan for years and years. Jez is Arsenal. Shane Gooner, you know, Kenny Ken, DJB. They've seen it all with this football club. All the people that have been around a long, long time to see this football club have seen everything. There's no argument to be had. There's no one goes, oh, well, you're talking shit. They're not talking shit. They're talking something what's factually already happened, and they have seen a lot with Arsenal Football Club. So has Jazz's Arsenal, so has Kenny Ken, so has DJB, so has Shane Gooner. They've seen it all, and many more of us, which I don't like to always mention because I don't want to forget other people. Um, And I'm saying I've supported Arsenal for 34 years, and I'm saying some of the games this season, it's been painful to watch. It's been the worst football I have ever seen from Arsenal. Where are we? Big up Ross, big up every time. Jason Carter, good to see you, brother. Dr. Seymour, and a good to hear that just went last night myself. Flip side, it's also a makeshift petrol dish. Dr. Seymour, big up Anthony Clark, and Naguna, Dr. Seymour. Again, Naguna, I have only been supported Arsenal since 2002, 2003 season. However, I fully agree with that, absolutely. And they're going to no put Santiago as he won't get any. No chance. I'm not saying sign him, and he won't come. He won't deliver at Arsenal because Arteta just can't play with a proper striker. So as Brentford played to Thiago's strengths, absolutely, providing with great service. They do. They really do. Anthony Clark, big up Dr. Seymour. Hey Ross, good to see you, Rich, brother. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you very much, hey Ross. Same to you as well, my guy. I'm going for everyone's comments, people. Then I'm going to wrap up. Seymour, and even if Arsenal did win the league this year, there's a mad Arteta above it because this manager has used every single damn cheat code, failed time and time again, and needed everyone to drop off. Yeah, absolutely. Seymour, not that I give a shit whether other teams dropped off. Yeah, on them. But for the amount of expenditure under this manager, this is the bare minimum. 100%. We should be waltzing through multiple comps. 100%. Yeah, got best squad in league. So that means obviously equipped to deal with all four competitions. We should be winning that Carabao Cup, and we should be winning the Premier League or the Champions League. We should be winning 2 trophies this season. We haven't been getting to Wembley. We haven't even been reaching Wembley, people. Been watching other teams do it at the end of season. No final. That's what it should be. This season should be 2 trophies. 2 fucking trophies, let me tell you. And you go there, don't seem like and if Arteta fails to win this season, despite all these cheat codes, etc., what does that say about him? He's never get another managerial job anywhere after this. Yeah, no big team will touch him if he fails this. Don't see more. And until we see armpits in May, nothing to Nothing is concrete. Still, what, 51 points left to play for? 100%, yeah. Like I said, if we win tonight, I think we're going to win league because of our defence. I really do. If we lose, then I think it's a mental block, and either Arteta's wrapped us up in cotton wool, and he's got us playing too safe, too cautious, over cautious, and it just won't happen with him because he folds and it all wrap us up. We've got Liverpool. We need to be all defensive. We can't express ourselves. Can't attack and can't play with freedom. We can't be fast passing and flowing and flourish. And that's how I see it. If we win tonight, we're going to win league. If we don't, I think we're not. I think Man City will catch us. They'll get stronger. Johnny Stones are coming back. Diaz will be back in about another 5 weeks. They'll sign maybe a centre back this January, maybe Mark Gale or someone like that. Semenyo will come in. He might hit the ground running. Haaland might go on a rampage with scoring again. Marmoush has got to come back from African nations, who's not even had a game this season really because he's been injured. So it's now or never, guys. It's now or never. It is now or never. And Pep didn't look worried. Pep didn't look worried last night. He said, "I love my team. I love watching my team play." He didn't really look that worried last night. He really didn't. Um, Not seeing more, and they're going to precisely so he'll end up either commentator in local community theatre production or serving up drink turcosis in Sebastian. And they're going to not seeing apologist. Psychologist, what he did a movie about failed soccer coach that ended up managing and Madagascar national team on some remote island in the South Pacific. That will be Arteta. Let's see my right. Next goal wins. That's funny. Caught that film on a flight some time ago, and the All or Nothing Part 2 documentary would, of course, been released. Seymour, All or Nothing turned out to be 100% turned out to be nothing. I hope your surgery goes well, Rich. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, AJ. Yeah, I think it will go. I think it'll be brilliant. Actually, I think it'll be really good. It's been a lot, 10 years, man, since it first started in April. I have that feeling that tonight is going to be one of those nights where Arsenal screw up. Stormy weather forecast for the match. Liverpool against the I know what you're saying, Endon. I know what you're saying, mate. I know. I agree with that. It could be. It could where Liverpool just come and spoil it. Just guys, best of luck with your heart surgery, brother. Thank you very much, everybody. Much appreciated. AJ the Mod, Rich, huge congratulations on 619 subs. Thank you very much, AJ, my guy. Any good? That's the movie. Seymour, hope that surgery goes well. Rich, wishing you a quick recovery. Thank you very much, people. It's just an ablation. Got to get this damaged tissue sorted, and then yeah, but it's been going on for 10 years. So now, hopefully, man, once it gets sorted, back to normal. Thank you very much, everybody in the chat. Bless up to you all. And you bless up, Rich, for your surgery. It's a pretty routine procedure. My sister in law, sorry, had it a couple of years ago. Oh, you'll be fit as a fiddle. Yeah, like I say, it's just a bit of damaged tissue, and it's my electrical signals what don't operate properly. And all they've got to do is either burn it or freeze it, whichever way they want to use, whichever procedure they want to use, and then maybe a few weeks after I'll be fully recovered. So yeah, hopefully, man. Thank you very much, everybody. Hopefully your sister-in-law's good now as well, Endon. Um, Jack London, big up to you, my guy. What a load of rubbish. The bare minimum is waltzing through all competitions. You are all kinds of stupid. Jog on, you plank. There we go. Yeah. AJ, Jack, one true from Impossible 22 doesn't lie. Absolutely, AJ. Telling facts. Factually correct things. That's a simple question. If Arteta doesn't win anything, sack him. AJ, Jack, should Arteta not win anything this season? The possible true from a 26. Don't see more. That's all you could come up with, Jack. I know. It's ridiculous, man. Right. I am going to wrap up. People have caught up. Thank you very much, everybody, who's jumped in the chat. Some new people. Hopefully, you enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, wherever you are. We have to win, people. I'm saying Arsenal win 2-1. And I'm going to say it again. If we win tonight, I believe we go on to win the league. If we don't win, then the mentality is not there with these players. It can't be. It can't be. And if it's a too defensive, overcautious, wrapping us up in cotton wool, not letting the players express themselves, not letting the players play with freedom. I'm going to say it's Arteta what's messed it up again for us, and it's the players' mentality. If we don't win, if we win, I say we're going to go on and win the league. So yeah, man, let's look forward to it. Let's look forward to it. No mess ups, no slip ups. They've got no Ekatike. Well, let's just say they've got no Salah definitely. They've got no Isaac definitely, and it looks like Ekatike is not playing. There's no excuses tonight whatsoever. None. Right, right. What I'm going to just make sure I've read every single one, and then I am wrapping up. People, thank you very much, everybody. Um, yeah, it's a simple question. Seen that one? That's all you could come up with, Jackie boy. Great contribution to yeah, absolutely 100%. So this course, yeah, it's pathetic little, stupid comment, man. AJ the Ward, Dr. Seymour, 54 points to play for, including tonight. Jack got nothing to say now. Charles, 87. Rich, 99. So, Rich, what I was trying to say earlier. Oh, comment is Arteta wanting artificial noise. Yes, I know. Yes, from the crowd for selective games compared to organic noise basis, exciting play seen on the pitch. Yeah, he's always like saying, "Oh, he wants this noise happening from this selective, like you said, selective game." It's like just let the fans do what they've got to do. Let the players do what they've got to do. It's not all about Arteta, but he makes it all about him. That's what we say a lot. It's all about Arteta. As long as it suits Arteta, that's what it's been over the last few years, and it's factually correct. It is factually correct. He didn't sign a proper proven striker from telling the fans, don't be satisfied with second, we want much more, we're going to get it. And then that window, he goes and signs a centre back, sorry, a left back, Calafiore, who, like I said, turned out to be a decent signing, and a centre midfielder, Mikel Moreno, who was just a lucky weapon and a decent finisher for Arsenal. Not midfielder, definitely not. So, again, like, it's all about Arteta, the control, the control. That's how it seems to me. Right, I am going to wrap this up when I've read everyone's comments because some more just came in. He's in the mod. Charles Arteta is not good enough. Simple as that. E. Ross, with £1 billion spent, Jack, I expect Arteta to walk on water. 100% E. Ross. Yeah, 1.3. E. Ross, 1.3 now. Bobby Birch, Arsenal are going to show why they're top. Smash Liverpool like. Let's hope, Bobby. Let's hope. Let's hope. We need to see that same performance as we've seen against Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, and Aston Villa away. We need to see that tonight. There's no excuses. No excuses. So let's hope, Bobby. Let's hope Arsenal are going to show why they're top, smash Liverpool like Villa. Yeah, we need to. We need to take that game to Liverpool and show them. Is it about now that car injury against? We have had 105 different injuries since the start. That's crazy, man. Is it Bob? Simple question. If he doesn't win anything this season, would you sack him? E. Ross, is that the AJ win trophies or ship out Arteta? That's it, right, everybody. I am wrapping it up. I'm busting for toilet. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for jumping in the live chat. Please smash likes and subscribe if you can as well. Thank you very much, guys. Martin, chat, big up Rich and everyone in the chat. I'm just finishing, Martin. Big up to my guy. Hope you well. Thank you very much, everybody.